Wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Hey guys, welcome back. I had a subscriber request to put together a list of my favorite tier tank 1 through 10, and I'll be honest with you, it was a bit hard putting this together. There was some moments where I was really trying to decide between. It was a tough call, but these were, I don't know if I would definitely, but these were the ones that I would just happen to be the ones on top. So for my favorite tanks, starting from tier 1 going all the way to tier 10 for each tier, I don't really ever play low tier tanks very much, if at all, tiers 1 or 2. The memories I have of those tanks way back in the day, I would have to say I will always have a place in my heart for the tier 1 MS1. I know there's probably a lot of people that don't know what that is. It was one of the very early day tier 1 tanks. That's when I was in the game playing Blitz, and the MS1 was my favorite tier 1 back in the day. So that one will always have a place in my heart, but I cheated a little bit. And then for the tier 2 one, I would say the BT2. I love the maneuverability, really fast, but I haven't played it in a long time, so I can't really say anything else much about that tank, but I do remember really liking it back in the day. Tier 3, I do go back and play this occasionally just because of how OP it is, and just how it's kind of like just rare and kind of fun to just throw into a game. But the Kenny Otsu, it's really high rate of fire and just crazy OP DPM. It's just sometimes fun to go in. I know it's definitely not fair, so probably shame on me, slap my hand, call me what names you will in the comments below. Tier 4, I really like the feel of this tank compared to some of the others. I don't know really what it is, but the Durchbrechenwagen, or what's known in the game as the DW2, I don't know, I like the feel of it for some reason. I used to really like the Hetzer. That actually was my favorite one, but they've nerfed it or changed it through updates and just hasn't been the same. That was my favorite. This has now been my favorite. Then for tier 5, I would say the Leopard. I love the maneuverability, just its fast shooting auto-loading cannon is just a lot of fun. It almost feels like Grand Theft Auto, I don't know, just like driving around a fast car, just like shooting machine gun. Like, it just has like such a fast firing gun, and you're just like firing rounds just like crazy at just tanks and just driving around. It's a fun tank. For tier 6, I would say the Cromwell B. I love how maneuverable it is, its flexibility, its excellent gun depression, its good rate of fire. Like, this thing just really handles the battlefield well, which goes into my next favorite tank for tier 7, which is the Comet. It just has like great maneuverability, good gun depression. It's got a great turret with good armor. It honestly, it's a hard tank to beat, in my opinion. There are fun tanks, but other ones, but the Comet, I would say, definitely stood out. For tier 8, this one, I just couldn't say no to this one being my favorite. The tier 8 favorite was the Skorpion G. I really love this thing. It is just it's got just incredible flexibility, good maneuverability. You can really be an effective sniper, and quickly being able to reposition yourself. It's very accurate, good, like great penetration, good damage. Like, this thing is just very lethal in the right hands. I just love this thing. My favorite tier 9 tank, I would say, is the AMX 30 one era prototype. Just, it's got an excellent turret, good gun depression, good maneuverability. Just, it has a really, really good feel to it. This one is just hard to beat. I feel like this thing can really, in a way, just control the map, and be a real threat. My favorite tier 10, this one was a tough one too, but I would have to say the T-22 medium. I just love how sometimes trollish the armor could be. You can reverse side scrape and almost be invincible in it. I love the turret, just on how strong it is. It's just got a good cannon. I just really like how it feels. And so these were my top 10. Let me know what your favorite tanks per tier in the comments below. I would really love to know your guys' thoughts. This is the Muffin here. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.